This podcast may contain explicit language and maybe some other sexual things.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to G.A.S.E Radio, your home for gaming, anime, superhero news, and entertainment. Waft in and listen. Here are your hosts, Randy and Luigi. Excuse me.
That was definitely an exhale from a vape. Speaking of that, we are still under production in the reboot of the Tacos saga. You might remember that if you're an old school fan of PepperScar / Cockshot Films. And we're rebooting it. It's just going to be called Tacos, man. We're excited. Doing some more filming today. It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be fun. I get to get hit by a car.
That's right. I'm Randy Lee Beasley, and I'm joined here today, co-hosting. Luigi is, he's not sick, no penile cancer. I'm pretty sure, because he spit in the anime guy's face, something bad happened to him, but I heard that he's still coming, but he won't be on this episode, but he is alive. I'm sure he'll be on next week, but, I'm terrified. Guess what I do? I'm terrified of the anime guy, so Luigi is the anime guy's boss. Yeah, I know. But anyway, we got our co-host here.
Double D-Dog Dave.
That's right. We've only had Dan Allen has been the only other person to co-host with me. It's usually me and Luigi, and that's why it says with Randy and Luigi. You and Dan Allen share the only and Chris. You, Dan Allen, and Chris are in the club, the exclusive club of co-hosting with the G.A.S.E.
I feel so special.
So,
yeah, but, you're not my type. Sorry. No Michael J, a.k.a. Chris. No corkscrew, cut.
okay, yep.
Yep, I'm okay with that, actually.
Alright, let's just move on to the... fucking Kermit, let's move on to the, gaming section.
When you're feeling low and you want to shoot someone in the face, it's the gaming section. Because you can't do it in real life or to go to jail.
And welcome to the gaming section. Half-Life 3? Finally confirmed? ? Yeah, it's every other year they say it's coming soon. So the new rumors don't till there's a tangible, viable teaser trailer, I'm gonna have to call bullshit on the Half-Life 3 coming soon. Because we've been waiting literally our half-lives for the third one.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to come at all, to be honest.
I don't think that game will ever be released. Or if it does, I'll be 62 dying and being like, you motherfuckers. You bastards and you're fucking... Anyway.
It took you this long.
And then I'm senile. What the fuck's a half-life? What's in my hand? Oh, it's my fucking wrinkly balls. In Tokyo, they have real-life Mario Kart where people pay $300. You get to pick whatever costume from any character you want. You literally drive around actual live Tokyo streets. Totally awesome, yet at the same time...
So expensive, but awesome.
Expensive, but at the same time, that's pretty fucking dangerous. Because, there's a video of it. They are, speeding and racing through live traffic. So I don't know how that's legal, A. And B, someone's gonna die.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna get flattened.
So basically Tokyo Drift Mario Kart.
Yes. Fast and the Furious. Super Mario Kart. Combined. Vin Diesel's ball head, fucking Princess Peach's anus. The newest character for Injustice was announced. You know this.
Yes, I am so excited for this because it is no other than Dr. Fate.
Dr. fucking Fate. And we know we're going to have a multitude of tournaments. I don't even think I'm going to have one at my house. I'm just going to host it at the comic book shop I work with. Yeah. It's going to be fun, man.
Oh, now they just announced... I didn't think it's just announced, but, they just showed that you can actually equip armor to your character.
Oh, yeah, the first trailer, they show, there's different layers of armor and shit. So it's they're adding a little bit of an RPG element to it. If you do good, you experience points, like in Gods Among Us. As you know, if you've been watching, I started almost done with the game. If I kept playing, I would have beat the game. So there'll be a part 2 eventually. I started streaming the original Injustice, the story mode, so y'all can catch up with the story and what's going on before I start streaming the sequel. But yeah, there's armor upgrades, there's weapon upgrades, there's special move upgrades. I'm so fucking excited for this game.
I still need to pre-order. I think I'm gonna go do that probably next week,
It's
just so I can get it out of the way and
I was just
be
gonna do
ready
like with
to play.
Doom. Like I was just gonna get the regular version, and I'm just like, fuck it. I had extra money because
Yeah.
the Mighty Con show was good, and I'm like, I'm going all out for it because fuck it. I'm good at the game. I love DC. Like the animated movies are good. The comics are my favorite.
The games
And
are
the
fantastic.
games are way better than the Marvel games. So except Marvel vs. Capcom, but that's pretty much Capcom.
Ultimate
so.
Alliance is great though too.
Yeah, it was. It really was. The second one was... Honestly, the first one was better than the second one, but the second one had more characters.
I like the story better than the second one though too. I like that Civil War aspect.
Yes, and then Middle Earth, Shadow of War trailer came out.
so
Sequel
excited.
to Mordor. That looks pretty fucking dope. Not even like you don't even have to be a Lord of the Rings fan for it to seem dope. It just looks fucking awesome in general.
If you like Assassin's Creed and any of the Arkham games, you'll definitely like this game. It has the same play style and everything.
Oh hell yeah!
It's awesome.
And the final piece I have that I have is not a big gaming section, but who cares, man? We're giving you info as we get it, weekly basis, right, Kermit?
Yeah.
Sure. This pertains to you, kind of. Well, no, eggs, berries. It is established, I don't know if anyone knows this, if you use the pineapple berry in Pokemon Go, you get 2 extra candies, but people were like, oh, it's glitching, I didn't get my candies. It only works if if you miss, it doesn't matter. If you throw a Pokeball at a Pokemon after equipping the pineapple berry and it breaks out, but then the next time you catch it, the pineapple berry only gives you 2 extra candy if you catch it on your first try.
Makes sense.
That's how I got, man. I got my fucking party Pikachu and then my party Raichu already because I was using the pineapple berries. Instead of 3 candy, well 4, you get 5 plus the extra when you transfer. It's 6, so it's 6 candies now instead of 4. It's 2 extra candies,
That's
man.
nuts.
And from getting all the Santa Pikachus and the Santa Raichus, I already had like fucking 27 Pikachu candy. So I only needed to catch a few. But yeah, Pokemon Go, giving us some fun little events. Still no Mewtwo, legendary birds, no news on legendary dogs for Generation 2. You know, all that
I heard
fun
it was
stuff.
going to be sometime this year though.
They're supposed to do
I saw something about
some
it.
sort of fucking event, and there was supposed to be a New Year's event for Mewtwo, like the trailer promised, and that never happened. I feel like they're just behind. Like, once again, it's established and it's coded that in the code, trading is coming soon, and there is something new that came out about that, but I'm not going to bring it up till next week's episode. That it's not really an online thing. Like, the devices need to be by each other. It's kind of like a link cable type thing, but it's the... You'll get more into it.
It's probably going to be trading through NFC. And shit.
Right, it's like an account, like but it's gonna be fun regardless. I have a lot of rare
cool.
Pokemon to give to some of the people that I know who haven't caught them yet. Like Andre just now started playing Pokemon
Really?
Go, so he's so far behind. Yes, and Andre is gonna be. He's playing Info, taking over the role from Eric Straznowski from the original Tigers movies. He's playing Info now, so. We'll get Andre on here again soon. Andre was a guest. He did the voice. He co-hosted with me. He is also in the select group of co-hosts. He was...
Shit.
I forgot. So it's Michael J. Fox, D-Double Dog Dave, and he pretended he was fucking Nicolas Cage the whole episode. So, anyway, man, that's it with gaming. Let's move on to anime. And you know this to be true because I can't take my waters off your mouth. Anime. Animated assholes? Possibly. Oh, I think it's everything like that and all rolled up into one fat fucking blunt. Welcome to the animated section.
Yeah. And the 20th Pokemon film that is coming out is called Pokemon I Choose You.
Okay, thanks, Kermit. And it's about Ash and Pikachu's first few adventures together. So they're taking the most prime moments from like the first couple of seasons with Ash and Pikachu. They reanimated it, and they're making that into the 20th anniversary movie, Pokemon the 20th movie. That's pretty...
That's going to be awesome. It's going to be a good,
yes.
heartwarming movie.
I'm going to like it. I hope they show pieces from the first movie where Ash, like, dies, and Pikachu has to everyone,
Yeah.
and Pikachu's tears, and all the other Pokemon's tears revive. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it.
That'll be really cool.
The DuckTales first look was awesome. and the DuckTales first teaser trailer came out recently, and it was... Some people are bitching. Dude, Danny Pudi is fucking playing one of the fucking little kid... Like, oh my god, this fucking show looks great.
Yeah, I heard Danny Pudi's playing one, and I'm like, oh, that's going to be awesome. I love Abed.
Yes.
He's one of my favorite characters on Community. I mean,
Right, so it's just it's a good feeling that DuckTales is coming back, because who doesn't love them some Launchpad McQuack? Right, moving on, the new Dragon Ball Super, the English dub, Oolong had to play rock paper scissors to save Earth, and he fucked up. And finally, Goku arrives and asks the god, just for a little bit extra time, because there's a plan. He knows the Dragon Balls are on board, and he's gonna ask for Shenron to help find the god. That's how that episode went. But holy shit, the Japanese version, which is way ahead, the actual current version, because I watched that one before I watched the English dub. Okay, fucking Ultimate Gohan is back, and let me specify. He's dressed and he's as buff as Ultimate Gohan, but he is not yet tapped into that ultimate power again. But it was just this badass fight where Gohan didn't want to give in. The fighter he was fighting was one of the Wolf brothers, and his specialty is poison. So Gohan's fighting and everything, gets blinded in the eyes. And I'm like, oh shit, like they made Gohan look badass, now they make him look like a bitch again. Nope. He goes Super Saiyan, and then like for some reason that gives him like a fucking Sonic, like, bats like sonar. Right. So he was using his Super Saiyan to bounce off of where he was at. Starts kicking his ass again, and he keeps getting poisoned and poisoned and poisoned. And then he goes to like Super Saiyan 2, and then just fucking picks him up and like throws him down. They're both down, reminiscent of classic like Dragon Ball Z, where Goku, like, it was such a heartwarming moment, because Gohan gets up before the wolf's down. Gohan gets up and he's like, I won. And he refused the Sensu Bean, but then he collapses. But even though he got up and he was up, just like in Dragon Ball, like during one of the original Tournament Saga episodes, not Dragon Ball Z, he fell back down, so they declared it a draw. So our Earth's Beerus was like pissed, because he's like, but Gohan, what's up, like whatever. So it went to a draw. But then we find out, then Gohan gets a Sensu Bean and he's healed. Then we find out that, some universes that lose will be completely wiped out. But there's certain universes, like Universe 1, 5, and 8, and like 2 more, that rule doesn't apply to, because their universes are so strong, even if they lose, they're just out of the tournament. But surprisingly, our characters, Earth, the characters we all know and love, Universe 7, correct me if I'm wrong, I could be wrong, I'm pretty sure it's Universe 7, we're the second from last weakest universe. So if all of our fighters get kicked out of the tournament, that fucking world gets erased. And that was a big cliffhanger. I already know what happens for the next episode, but that can't be shared until the next episode of G.A.S.E, because the Japanese version comes out. Like, it's really good. There's another really great fight, and I'm not going to mention it. You'll have to stay tuned and for my
find out on the next episode of G.A.S.E.
Next time on G.A.S.E Radio, find out how badass the Japanese version is. And you have to slowly keep waiting for the English version to catch up. We're like episode 6 of the English version, and we're like episode literally 81 premieres next week of like the Japanese version. So we're a little bit behind America.
Come on, adults. We should have got this earlier.
Right.
What the hell?
Batman the Animated Series, classic episode, almost got him, where they're all playing poker and talking about times where they were almost caught or they were caught by Batman, and then Batman reveals he's actually there playing with them and takes them all down. It's getting its own card game.
What?
Like Cards Against Humanity. It's getting its own like theme where like one person actually like is Batman, but you have to pretend to be another character. So it's almost like Clue mixed with Old Maid.
That's actually pretty funny.
That's pretty fucking badass. I'm looking forward to getting that.
Yeah, that'd be something that we should all play one day.
And Zootopia wins Best Animated Film at the Oscars.
Good for them. Good for Disney. Yeah. Yay, Disney.
Yeah, I know.
I liked it. I still think Moana should have won, though.
I understand why Zootopia won, because of the moral message.
Yeah.
But
You see, my girlfriend and I were having this conversation last night about everything. I'm like, yeah, she made a good point.
so, I mean, Moana was cool, was good and all, but I just think Zootopia had like this like small town living, big town living, predators, prey, like race. Like it was real. That's what I got out of the movie. So I'm glad it won. And that is all I have for anime. Do you have anything for anime?
No, because Luigi and I usually watch Blue Exorcist together. But we've kind of been slacking because we haven't been hanging out much because we started new jobs.
And Luigi stopped taking notes a long time ago. I really hope the anime guy isn't doing anything with his wiener in Luigi's mouth. Because, no, Luigi hired him, so I think there's a little respect there. But
I don't think he cares, man.
The anime guy or Luigi? Because the anime...
Both?
Both? The wiener and the anime guy? I don't know. The wiener and the anime
Yes.
guy.
Hi, I'm RoboCop Batman, and you're listening to the superhero section. Who has a feather in my ass? Stop that.
Welcome to the superhero section. Logan review. Spoilers. I mean, I repeat, warning. Fucking spoilers. I'm not going through the whole movie. I'm going through the juicy parts. Like Caliban with the grenades, sacrificing himself.
That was crazy.
Professor X dying. Talk about Professor X, then I'm going to talk about Logan.
I couldn't even explain how I felt when I just saw Professor
Yeah, we've
X
seen him die once, but then like his clone twin brother
Yeah,
body
but just
thing.
seeing him like that old and fragile, that just, it killed me because, I mean, we grew up with him playing Charles Xavier for the last 17 years. It's heart-wrenching seeing people you grew up with go.
Tell me about the death. How does he die in the movie?
To be honest, I actually forgot.
The Reavers just massacre everybody.
Oh,
Only Logan and the kid escape.
Yeah.
They get massacred. And then we find out in a twist, I mean, they borrowed some elements from the old man Logan story. In the twist, Charles Xavier was actually the one with his seizure fits that killed every single X-Men in the mansion, except for Wolverine. So that's pretty fucking crazy.
Because of his healing factor.
Yep. Which, by this time in the movie, barely works. And then we get to the juicy... Oh, God. X-24 just fucking...
Mutilating
everything. Logan and throwing him into the fucking, like, tree, getting impaled, and...
Not being able to heal.
There's the gun that Logan has with the adamantium bullets in it that he was going to eventually use one day to end it when the pain got too much. Pretty sure he was waiting for Charles to die and then just saying fuck it. But X-23 blows fucking X-24's, the girl, his daughter.
Yeah, it was...
Blows his fucking brains out, which was dope. And then she goes up to a dying Hugh Jackman, our Logan, our Wolverine, and...
Always will be our Wolverine.
Yeah, and he's like... She's talking to him, crying, daddy and everything, and he acknowledges it. She's like his kid. And then he goes, so this is what it feels like. And then he dies. Fucking Logan dies. Then he gets buried. And then the same Western she was watching with Charles Xavier earlier, that's quoted. And they walk away into Canada or whatever. They're going to Canada to save ground or whatever.
And they're going to, like, Eden?
Yeah, they're going to Eden, which is in Canada, to get away from the Reavers. And
just when they turned the cross to the X.
Like, she, like, turned it and
oh, man.
She walked away, and it was just, like, X, Weapon X, Wolverine, his claws, and... God damn, did I cry like a little baby.
I didn't cry, but it did get me.
I fucking cried. There was also a Deadpool 2 teaser, and it plays in the beginning of the cinematic versions. Fucking hilarious. Wade's walking down the street, he hears, like, cries for help from this older man. He looks down the alley.
There's a phone booth for some reason.
Right, like, he looks down the alley and sees the guy getting mugged, and instead of just fucking going and stopping him, because he could have, the fucking Superman theme song plays for just a little bit, or like a really close knockoff of it plays. He runs to a phone booth and he's trying to get like change. He even calls his tailor up and everything, and then you hear the gunshot and he gets out. And Stan Lee's like, nice suit, and he's like, shut up, Stan Lee, quiet. And then he runs over, guy's dead. The fucking guy being robbed is shot in the stomach, already dead. He's like, oh, ew. You're not
You're
coming
gonna
back
walk
from
that
that.
off.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Then he lays down and he's like, what the fuck was their phone booth doing over here? Didn't they all disappear in 98? Ooh, Cherry Garcia ice cream. And then he starts talking and it's like Deadpool. Coming soon.
It's like coming.
Is coming.
Not soon enough.
Not soon enough, yes. So that was great. No Good Deed is what it's called now. Like Ryan Reynolds shared it on his YouTube channel and everything now. Pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, everyone in the theater was so confused when they started playing. They were like, what the hell? This isn't Wolverine.
Right. And why it was fading to black before that, he's like, I bet you if Logan was here, you could have stopped him. And he starts talking in an Australian accent. He's like, all he has to wear is his tank top and jeans. Just attack him with his clothes. That's funny. Like, it was just a funny
great.
thing.
Check it out. Definitely check it out.
You need to watch the movie. And fun fact, Sabretooth, played by Liv Schreiber from the actual X-Men Origins Wolverine movie, he was supposed to have a cameo. He was supposed to be another remaining mutant who runs illegal gambling that Logan comes to for help, and they've actually made amends, and they were going to house them. But the scene got cut. For some reason, they never even got a chance to film it.
I would have loved to see that scene. You might have been too busy.
They fucking shit on Sabretooth.
I know. But, I mean, I still think...
Ray Donovan probably had a fucking...
that and Goon, too.
Right, so... which I was very surprised that they were making, because the first one with Sean William Scott was perfect.
Yeah, it was good.
But I'm excited. Jay Baruchel's actually directing the second one.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm very
it's
excited.
It's going to be awesome seeing that.
But back to the superheroes. Suicide Squad won Best Makeup. Suicide Squad is now an Oscar-winning film.
Which I can't get my mind around.
That's two DC. There's two DC. I mean, there's more, but I mean, fucking Dark Knight, fucking won Best Supporting Actor for the Joker.
Yeah.
I can't believe Suicide Squad won. Star Wars Rogue One. I knew they weren't gonna win anything. Now there's a lot of rumors. Fuck it, I'll say it now. Star Wars superhero, whatever. A lot of people are saying that Mark Hamill's performance in Star Wars Episode 8 is Oscar-worthy. Can you imagine it to be like the first like Star Wars to win for acting, like for an Oscar?
That would be so great.
If Mark Hamill wins an Oscar, I will cry, and he'll dedicate it to Carrie Fisher.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
100%. So that's anyway. My Supernatural. Before that, the new Guardians 2 trailer came out and just confirmed what we already knew.
Awesome.
Kurt Russell is his dad. Like we already knew that was.
Yeah, Luigi was arguing with me about that, saying, "Oh no, we never knew that." I'm like, "Dude,
yes, we
did. We did. That's the first thing." Like
they casted Kurt Russell,
that was the biggest
and
news.
Someone leaked it that it was his dad, and we already knew. So when they showed it in the trailer, it was no surprise to me, but it was cool that we will get that like Star-Lord will meet his father. I'm so fucking excited for Guardians Only 2 is going to be awesome. Now moving on, my Supernatural review. Supernatural, it's Sam and Dean are superheroes in my mind, superhero section. Yeah, 100%. Alright, Grandma, go away. They're pissed that their mom is working for the British Men of Letters. They kick her out of the bunker. And then, the British Men of Letters are teaming up with Mary Winchester. They're trying to wipe out all vampires, the first monsters, in the United States before moving on to the more. Because in Europe, there are no monsters, and the ones that are surviving work for the government. So it's like they've mastered it. And it also explains why we never really hear from any other country in all fucking million seasons of Supernatural. And again, I'm always going to bring this up. My favorite TV show, still no cool action figures of them. You got the pop figures, yeah, sure, but that doesn't count. Anyway.
Give us the action figures now.
The fucking alpha vampire comes back, and it all boils down to someone who's kind of like a rogue agent, but not rogue against them. Gets Dean to go clear out the nest early before the big team is supposed to go up, but when they get there, it's empty. Because then we find out the vampires and the alpha are actually raiding the British Men of Letters compound in the U.S. And Sam's there with his mom, because the mom asked Sam to come help and everything. And so, like, by the time they get there, there's a really cool shot reminiscent of the end of Season 2. Sam pulls out the Colt. She shoots the motherfucking, you gotta watch it, because the fucking alpha vampire's like, that gun's not loaded, and then Sam's like, you sure about that? And before the alpha vampire shot, he like recalls what happened like a few seconds ago, and you just put it all together. Like, you think Sam turns on the British Men of Letters, so the British Men of Letters guy runs after him and hits him, but then you find out like he gave him a bullet for the Colt, so that was just an act. So the Colt was actually loaded. So then Sam blows the fucking alpha vampire's brains out, which is dope. And then Dean agrees because his brother's all in. Dean agrees to do it, and that's how it ends. It was not a filler episode. It was a pretty good episode moving along the story, even though the main theme is they're still trying to find her, Kelly, I believe, to get Lucifer's baby out. And something else is going to happen with Lucifer, because Crowley has the original vessel for Lucifer fucking strapped to the chair in his fucking lair, so we got to figure out what's going on with there. And then that's all I have for superhero news. There's not much. I mean, Logan was the big take, and Jesus, I get sad thinking about it. Now, a lot of people are confused with the timelines. It goes, the correct order to watch them, like the best to my knowledge, which makes the most sense, would be X-Men Origins Wolverine. Then you would watch X-Men 1, 2, 3. You would watch the Wolverine, because it's clearly a sequel, because he has like the hallucinations of Jean and everything.
Yeah.
Then you would watch X-Men First Class, and there's a bunch of contradictory shit, but you just watch X-Men First Class. Then you watch Days of Futures Past, because then the timeline pretty much changes. Then you watch X-Men Apocalypse, and then
watch Logan.
Logan is, instead of like the Days of Futures Past future they stopped, it is still a functioning society. Logan would be the future of that timeline.
Yeah.
You watch them in order like that, man. That's it. Anyway, that's it for the superhero section. We're going on to the final section. You sons of such.
Yes, welcome to the entertainment section. They bumped me to the final section and they're great. Fuck you guys. Enjoy the entertainment, assholes.
Tommy Page from New Kids on the Block. Welcome to the entertainment section, by the way. Dead at age 46 from apparent suicide from depression.
Holy shit.
Rest in peace, man. Thoughts and prayers go out to your family, man.
Yeah.
And I know depression can be a bitch, so it's a sad way to go. The Oscars fucked up. And actually, a friend of ours, Sean Garrett, honestly, my best friend, I've known him since 4th grade, his company actually were the ones who counted and all the ballots up. I even have a picture of him.
No shit.
I have a picture of him holding the fucking briefcase full of them, wearing the white gloves. And he also showed me a picture that his company sent out if anyone ever asks about the incident, what they're supposed to reply with.
Holy crap.
It's fucking crazy. They fucked up. They announced La La Land as winner of Best Picture, and everyone started coming up on the stage. Big mistake, because the Best Picture was actually for Moonlight, and it's this giant controversy now. People are thinking, oh, they're just giving it to Moonlight because it was an African American, like, they don't want the Oscars so black, so white thing going on. Like, there's so much fucking controversy. And the shitty thing is, once they said La La Land was Best Picture, I shut off the TV, and fucking 10 minutes later, Facebook's blowing it up. I'm like, what the fuck happened? What did we miss? Are you serious? And Amber's like, what? My wife's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, they announced the wrong winner. It was actually Moonlight. It's never happened before in Oscar history.
And I saw La La Land.
And I was like, Jimmy Kimmel, I was like, he's gonna make a fucking Steve Harvey joke. He's gonna try to, he did. Because Steve Harvey did it. But like, holy shit. Yeah, La La Land.
It wasn't that good. And
for sweeping all these awards, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed.
I wasn't really
I'm glad G.A.S.E won was the Best Actor award?
I think so, yeah.
Or the Best Supporting Actor? No, yeah, he won Best Actor. Because dude from Moonlight won Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah.
So that was good. Last week we said we would do some Oscar talk. You got some Oscar information in this episode. Good enough for me. But Jimmy Kimmel, we are talking about the Oscars. He has a reoccurring thing where he'd be like at the end of each show, and our apologies to Matt Damon, we didn't have enough time for you to get on your show. And then the joke kept going. And then he'd be like, they actually got Matt Damon on the show, and they actually did run out of time. And then it happened again. The second time was it was just a running theme where Jimmy Kimmel fucks with Matt Damon. He did it so much at the Oscars, it was amazing. They were showing like Seth Rogen's biggest fan was fucking the movie that inspired him was Back to the Future, and he came out in the DeLorean at the Oscars with fucking Michael J. Fox. and it was awesome. And then like there was some more, and then they get to Jimmy Kimmel, and he's like, "Oh, my favorite movie is We Bought a Zoo with Matt Damon. Matt Damon is my fucking like he was fucking with Matt Damon so much, like great Oscars." But then I come to find out it's the lowest rating Oscars since 2008.
Yeah. A lot of people boycotted watching anything with celebrities. My dad did. Because of this whole Trump shit.
Yeah, which is celebrities and politics shouldn't mix, man. That's my opinion on that.
I agree with you completely.
Another thing is, changing the subject, the meat in your Subway chicken is only 53.6% chicken.
Well then.
Even their new, fucking shredded, like, all natural chicken shit, blah, blah, blah.
Yep, nope,
Yeah, no,
only
it's only
56%.
Yep, it's only 53.6% chicken, so probably eating some dog or some human.
Yummy. Or cat.
Or rat.
Or pigeon.
Pigeon meat. Fucking using fucking bat and mouse as chicken wing meat.
Ooh.
The fucking final Kong Skull Island trailer is the best trailer of them all.
I haven't seen it yet.
It was so
watch it.
goddamn. They made him so fucking big. It's so great. And the whole rumor is the after credit scene with Godzilla rising up and like looking at Skull Island and them having like oh my god, if that's the truth,
Dude, I cannot wait to see this movie.
The reboot of Kong versus fucking Godzilla is gonna be badass.
Yeah.
It's their monster franchise. Can't wait. I'm very, very excited. Disney is to break barriers with first gay live-action character. Josh Gad in Beauty and the Beast, playing Gaston's fucking right-hand man, is actually gay.
But you know what? That's great.
Well, I mean, there's lots of controversy. People are like,
people are getting
Disney,
pissy.
everyone's getting pissed off, but I'm glad they're doing it. It's fucking 2017. Get over yourselves. And now it makes sense, because in the animated version, he just sang, "Everyone should love Gaston, whatever, he's the best." Now it makes fucking sense.
Exactly.
Because he's in love with the dude. Makes total sense. Very, very awesome. And we already talked about this, we'll bring it up again. J.J. Abrams says that, Mark Hamill should win an Oscar for his performance as Luke in The Last Jedi. That's amazing.
That's going to be great.
It's that good, holy shit. And there's also a big rumor going on that they're dropping the episode titles now.
What?
It's going to just be referred to as Star Wars A New Hope, Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. They're getting rid of it. So I hope they don't. That would be a bad decision on Disney's part. It should be Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. And even if they just promote it and say Star Wars The Last Jedi, that's fine. But the crawl for the saga movies, episodes 1 through fucking 9, and if they eventually do 10, 11, 12, because there was fucking 12 ones planned, they better at least include it in there as episode 8. Otherwise, I'll be pretty fucking pissed.
Yeah. That's going to turn off a lot of people.
It made sense. Getting rid of the crawl for Rogue One didn't bother me at all. It comes out soon. I can't wait. But, fuck. They better not take it away in the crawl. At least keep the numbering in the crawl. That'll be a big mistake on Disney's part. Mark Harmon from NCIS, his recent heart attack and heart problems, unfortunately means an end to Gibbs soon on the show. He'll no longer be on the show, so that's sad.
Yeah, that's
very sad. And speaking of Mark Harmon, his estranged sister just passed away, and he's getting shit and flack because he didn't even attend the funeral. Hey, if she's estranged and she did something that bad to him,
then there's no.
Why are you obligated to be there? You're not obligated, so people need to back the fuck off.
It's not anyone's business. It's his business and what he does.
Right. Abigail Breslin is starring in the Dirty Dancing remake, and I don't mean the reboot/sequel Dirty Dancing Havana Nights. It's literally going to be a remake of Dirty Dancing, and she's playing No One Puts Baby in a Corner. She's playing the lead girl, man. That's crazy that she's that old now where she can play a role like that.
Yeah.
She was in fucking Little Miss Sunshine, man. Now she's fucking gonna get plowed and fucking behind a fucking boof, boof, boof on a fucking table. He used to put Baby in a corner. It'd be really cool if they CGI Patrick Swayze as a fucking for a cameo.
That would be funny.
Dave Chappelle's Netflix special looks fucking awesome.
Does it?
Like hilariously awesome. Like bringing back memories of Chappelle Show, man. Very excited.
Shit.
I'm glad he's coming back to comedy finally after his 19-year trip to Africa. No racism intended there. He just fucking went off the charts for a while there.
To clear his mind.
Yeah. The Alien Covenant trailer is awesome. Danny
Yes.
McBride's character isn't a joke.
Oh
He's
my
a
God, I
fucking
can't
badass pilot. I'm very excited for this movie. Big Alien fan, big Predator
I didn't
fan.
like Prometheus.
Prometheus wasn't a fan of. Except the ending.
Yeah.
When, like, the hybrid face hugger. That was cool.
Yeah, this
Other
one
than that,
looks,
that movie can get fucked.
This one looks like it's going to be good.
And we're going to end the entertainment section with my favorite thing. One of my favorite film franchises. The newest Pirates of the Caribbean 5 trailer shows off a young Jack Sparrow
Really?
outsmarting the still human at this point Javier Bardem character's pirate and trapping him in this place and killing him. But it is Depp playing a younger... It looks like Johnny Depp from the original fucking 21 Drum Street like show. That's how young he looks. They did the same makeup, like the CG effects they did for Robert Downey Jr. in Civil War.
Okay.
So like when they like he showed like his parent, like his family, he looks so fucking badass, but he also looks a little bit like Will Turner.
Ooh.
So questions. But we all know, like we know that his fucking father is different than like we know they're not related. But what if? You never know. Bootstrap Bill is the brother of fucking
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow's dad. So what if they're cousins?
Yeah.
Because at first I
That'd be pretty.
thought it was a young William Turner. No, you get a close up on it. He's like, who's that young boy? And then you see it's fucking Johnny Depp, but it's young. It's so awesome. The trailer is so awesome.
I might need to watch that.
And at the very end, this girl who's like kind of like a carbon copy of the fucking Keira Knightley character from like Elizabeth Swann from the first movie. She's like all sass and sounds just like her. She like takes off her bonnet to swim to shore, and this one guy is like all fucking proper, like, "Whoa, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it." And then like she jumps in the water and starts swimming, and he's like, "Oh my god, you see that? I saw her ankles." And then Jack Sparrow's like, "You would have saw a lot more if you kept your fucking cake hole shut." He didn't say fucking, but like if you kept your cake hole shut. Fucking Jack Sparrow, man. And then this, they're supposed to make a sixth film. There's supposed to be six movies, but this is the fifth one. But the newest trailer indicates that this is the final adventure. So this might be the final movie, which would explain why we're getting a return of Will Turner and the rumored cameo of Elizabeth Swann. So we gotta wait and see. And yeah, we'll just wait, man. You know, you guys, you sure you didn't do anything to Luigi Kermit? I mean, no. What about you, Tommy?
Dude, he's been gone for a while.
Tommy,
Nice.
did you do anything? No, I didn't do anything, man. Yeah, must be the anime man. Maybe the message from Luigi about getting an oil change actually meant like his butthole was being rained by the anime guy. We don't know. We don't know
if his dick is robotic or not.
What? Well, you would. Is the anime guy's dick robotic? You would know. You were smacked in the fucking eyes with it multiple times.
It's half robotic.
Jesus Christ. This has been Randy Lee Beasley.
And Double D Dog Dave.
Special co-host for the day. Thank you for listening to G.A.S.E Radio. Shout out to our sponsors, Formula 350 Collectibles and WeirdDarkness.com. And take it away, Darren.
Thanks.
You've been listening to G.A.S.E Radio.